Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Coming up, divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Cam Little to kick off.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, break. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here's Milton now to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Milton. Pass complete there to Harrison. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Harrison Jr. That's a gain of 7. Brings
The
up
third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, start.
Milton.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's good.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinals, 18 Ready.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
35-yard line.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now Milton. Here's Higgins out of the right side.
Milton's pass.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And they'll shift things around. To throw, it's Milton. They'll get that complete to Harrison.
Well, he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
A gain of only a
An
yard.
audible here to get a new look.
70 Rangers, 70 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge game, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Hey, smash. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun. Here's a give to right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with White. Running through the tackle at the 30. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
We talk about second effort all the time, but in short yardage situations, you'd better have second effort in order to try and pick up a first down. And sometimes as a back, you have to be your own blocker too, don't you?
And we talk about running lanes. He made his own running lane right there with that power move.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stack. Cowboy 80. Hurt. Trap 60. Trap 60.
To throw is Milton. Completes this one to Thornton. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Milton. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defenses.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Bashal Tootin taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Raiders are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chargers, nothing.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Back to Robinson now on first down. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Bijan Robinson, 54 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. These two teams all tied after one. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action.
Cam Little to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Operating from the gun. Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. The kick by Bass is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time I look at repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. We'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Here's a screen for Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. There'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
This one finds Wilson downfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pick up there.
First down.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with him. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the first down.
All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throwing is McCarthy. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Look in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Chargers first down.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. But now he appears to be in some pain. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to the ground. This time it's Chung. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
They run it again with Chung. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now McCarthy. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Mark Andrews, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Raiders 10. Cam Little to kick off.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the set.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Let's go now.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
15 yards on the play.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
10 at the 35-yard line.
70 range. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At the 42-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get free before halftime. And his kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Here's McCarthy. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Harrison. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw. Milton. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They call it a loss of a yard there. And it'll be 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on to kick it away. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Here's 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and
This
11.
defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Hey, Chris. 19 Lions.
Here's Milton.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
18, Cowboy 80. Hurt. Dragon 60. Viking 18.
Here's Milton now to throw.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Nick Chubb, 53 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
24, Raiders 10. Cam Little to kick off.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Oh, look at the juke. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try?
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Marvin Harrison Jr., 67 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17.
Makes the score, Chargers 24, Raiders 17.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Second and 2.
From the 46, here's second and 2. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz you're trying to get.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Channing Tindall. And the Raiders are right back in this football game.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
Now Milton. Chargers able that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
At the 23-yard line.
To throw, it's Milton.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He's got room to roam.
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Second and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. Here's Chubb on the read option.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you play strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Now a hit and a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
No wasted time from Channing Tindall on that play. He got back there in a hurry and met him to stop him for a loss.
At the 30-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Get it. Coogan, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Corey, 17.
Throwing is Milton.
It's brought in by Wilson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 36 yards on the play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Milton.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Here now, second and goal. To throw is Milton.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. Third and goal.
70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
And his throw is incomplete. This is a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 23.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 6, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
He's back to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss.
And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go up the middle with Chubb. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Charger 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
The Chargers, they're going to continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
With that, we say good night from Las Vegas.